treats on a Wednesday afternoon, and we're talking tea. It's hot tea month, and we were all saying that almost looks like a latte.
No,
it's so
it looks
fancy
delicious.
there. Wow.
See, I went hot chocolate.
Did
with
you?
That foamy
I know
top.
you don't like coffee though.
I love tea though, so I am really anxious to find out how to brew the perfect cup of tea right at home. I bet it doesn't involve a microwave like I always use, Tracy.
No Lipton here, trust me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. This is a latte, and Kathy, just for you, I think there's a little chocolate on
There is
top.
indeed.
Sarah
Ooh,
Cochran is
chocolate
back
with my
with me to talk us through how to make this. So
Yes.
you did this with what?
So we use 2 sachets of tea. You can use loose tea or sachets, whichever you prefer. But you build
Sachet is a bag.
You build a little concentrate at the bottom of your cup. So you're making
so
a
it's
really
good and strong.
Good and strong. You don't want a lot of water in there, but enough that it gets a fully extracted tea. And then you're going to add a little bit of sugar or honey or whatever sweetener you want to use if you do. And then add some warmed or steamed milk on top. And that's essentially the basis of a latte. And you can go forward with that however you want. This one, we're using a breakfast tea called Brahmin, and then we're topping it with a little bit of powdered cocoa and a little bit of lemon zest, just to brighten it up and give it a lot of depth of flavor.
Here's my part. This is what I do. Go ahead and talk about how you do the other while I taste this.
So we're going to show you a little bit about how to brew tea at home.
Oh my God. Okay, this is really good. Dessert.
And it's really easy to make at home.
Okay.
You can do tea at its base at home. You can make a latte. You can do a Guy Wan style preparation, which is a much more in-depth, more ceremonial way of doing things. So tea is extremely multifaceted.
Okay, and we do call this a sachet because it is a little bit different than a bag, but essentially it's pretty quick and easy.
It's the same thing. We like the word sachet, and we think it slightly denotes a little higher quality than tea bag. One of the terms that gets thrown outside in the tea industry is tea bag grade. And tea bag grade is...
Okay, this is beautiful. Steve, can you see that? Oh my gosh. It does look like a sachet. Something you would put in your drawer, right?
Yes, we actually do that sometimes.
Okay.
We've known people that'll take some of our sachets or more fragrant ones, actually use them in their closet
Sure,
or in their,
there you go.
drawers. So we'll just put this right here in the teapot. You can also put it in a teacup. It's an herbal infusion, so it takes hot water really well. So we're going to use boiling water, get some good oxygen in that water, and we're just going to boil this, or excuse me, steep this for about 5 minutes or so.
Do you put the lid on it while it steeps?
We do with herbal infusions and black teas. With green teas, the fragrance kind of gets stopped and they get a little stewy if you leave a lid on, so just let them breathe.
Yeah, nobody wants stewy green tea. And then if you're really doing something kind of dramatic, more of a ritual, I would think, what are you doing here?
So this is using loose tea, but doing it in a very different way. So you're taking a small vessel, a small amount of water, and a lot more tea, and you're steeping it for a short amount of time. So this just goes to show you can make your tea any way you want. And so we're gonna add water that's at about 185, 190 degrees, which is really nice for oolongs, white teas, and green teas that don't like taking on quite as hot of water. And then we're just going to allow this to steep for about 20 or 30 seconds. And that allows it to build in its nuances over time. And then after that, you can actually do about 6, 7, 8, 12, who knows how many steepings you want to do with it. It's yours to make. And so you just keep using your water and keep creating.
Great. Where can people find out more about the Smith Tasting Room?
So you can check out our website, which is smithtea.com. We have 2 tasting rooms in Portland, here in the southeast and also in northwest. So you can come to either of our tasting rooms and try any of these beverages and get a little bit of insight from our tea makers as to how to make the perfect cup of tea at home.
And it is a beautiful spot, and you guys are open from...
We are open from 10 to 6 every day.
Oh, perfect. Well, cheers.
Cheers, Tracy. Thank you.
It's lovely, you guys. You should try it out.
I think that'd be a great idea. Tracy, thank you. Wonderful stuff there. You know, I want
So
to
good.
take a minute to acknowledge you guys being back. It's a special day. We're all back together.